Thanks for dropping by, Dave. I'll see you next week. It's time to follow the trail. We know that Eggberg was here. He wrote this sign. And this bridge, cobblestone over a waterway. This is Eggberg's work for sure. And here, another cobblestone bridge. This is as far as I've managed to track him so far. It's time to venture on. Wait, the mud is missing from those mangrove trees. Someone has been here digging. Another sign. Fairwood. This is his handiwork for sure and explains the mud missing from before. I can wait, a crafting bench. He leaves them everywhere. I can smell you, Eggberg. I'm getting close. Villager trading. That reeks of Eggberg. And a chest an empty chest left randomly around. This is him for sure. So nice of you to leave me signs to follow your trails, Eggberg. Mount Stonemore. I'm so close. I need a better vantage point. Maybe if I head up. Yes, that worked perfectly. Now, how far can I see from up here? I can feel it. I'm so close. I cannot work out what this feeling is, like I'm being watched or something. I hate this. G'day guys, my name's Eggberg and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play series. We are not going to muck around. We have tower stuff. We have that house from the beginning there to show you, and we have some extra stuff that I've been doing. I have been going around the outside of the tower and filling in the ground with blackstone. The only issue is that I don't have a lot of blackstone. Well, I mean, I did have a lot of blackstone, but I don't have a lot of blackstone now. So here, have a quick time lapse of me just running around doing that, and I'll see you in a second. So that's what I've been doing this week. Actually, there's a lot more than that I've been doing this week. But I've basically, the idea is to go around. Oh, look, I've missed a spot. Well, that's not good. is to go around the tower and just put down a whole heap of blackstone. But I've gone around and I've put down some blocks that sort of that give it the look that I want, which is that sort of spooky, sort of, I don't know, industrial type thing that fits in with the tower, right? That's the whole point of this whole area around the top here, is that it's going to grow out. And this is what I was talking about when I had the house over the other side over there, is little buildings like this. This is, I think, more suited to the area. And if you look at it with, when I pull back a bit, like that sort of house size doesn't, in fact, it just encourages the size of the tower. So yeah, so that's sort of what I've been doing, is just going around and adding in some polished blackstone and some blackstone bricks and some gilded blackstone when I've got it. And the idea will be to not take it all the way up to the edge. I don't want it to superimpose on the view from around the tower, but I want it to be, when you're up here, for it to be the main sort of feature, the main sort of look to everything. So yeah, we'll go all the way around and do down around here, and we'll probably blend it down into here and then have it sort of dissipate off as we get closer to there. On the inside bit over here, I think this bit here will also be done in it, just to give it that look, and there might be some small buildings and things, just real little stuff that sort of gives it a feeling of being lived in and stuff, but not being not sort of taking over the area heavily. So, and this is really simple. There's no interior to it or anything like that. It's just a basic little building to give it a look. Maybe he's a blacksmith or something like that lives in here, and there'll be quite a few of those sort of pottering around to give it a more full sort of look. Now onto the tower. So the externals of the tower is all but finished, right? And I'm going to go into free cam just to show you this. So when you look at the externals of the actual, we're talking this part of the tower and up, is basically finished. I've still got to do all this down here and tidy up and do all the rest of it, but the basic structure of all of this here is now done. You can see it sort of blends in from this really heavily greenery sort of stuff into a cleaner looking tower up the top, and the purple comes into it as we get up closer to the top there. I may continue a little bit more of this. I might blend that a little bit more evenly, or maybe take the skulk a little bit further. The vines are bothering me because the vines sort of take over. So I'm having to sort of put skulk down to go around. And this is painful to do because it was done, I did it the wrong way. I should have textured as I went, and a few people mentioned that, and I sort of ignored it, just because I wanted to get the structure up. If we go up, so I've got a couple of new platforms that are built in. So we've got this level here, which will be for something. Look, I don't know. I just build the things and then I'll worry about what they're for. So that was that one down there. Then you come into this one, this one here as well. This one there's no more on the way up. This here was an interesting little idea. So I decided to go with this sort of pattern, and what I did was, originally, I went all the way up with it, right? So it was sort of going around, spiraling around the tower from this level and up. And it really looked like a Christmas tree. So I was going to pull it all down, and then I thought, no, I can leave a little bit of it just as a bit of a sort of a texture thing, and that's fine. We've also done down around the bottom here. So I've gone around and finished the shading around the bottom part here that I started doing back at the start. So getting all that shading all the way around. Basically just getting that looking a bit better and things. And I think it does. I think it fits really well. The other stuff we've done, we did all of this stuff that I did the terraforming for in the last episode. I've gone over and put dirt down to that level, which was again a massive job. Just taking it all the way around. Oh, I'm still going to get rid of that tree. That's fine. And I did the same on this side here, just putting dirt around. I don't know what to do with these bits here, whether they just stay as dirt or whether with the blackstone that sort of blends in a bit or something. Maybe the blackstone can blend its way down. One of the things, so I don't want to get like I've been talking, to the guys on Craftworks about it, that this thing of the reason why Craftworks is so fun for me at the moment is because here I'm bound to the tower, right? So here my focus, everything about what I've been doing has been right here. And that's been for quite a few weeks, and I thank you guys for bearing with me. We're really getting there now, and it should be sort of by the next episode, we should have something really to show that is good. But it's that thing of being bound to this huge build that is causing me to want to take a break and go and do something else. So yeah, so that's why you're seeing as much of the Craftworks thing. Plus, I love my friends over there. They're a great group of people and really enjoying being with them. Now we have something else to show. So breaking the fourth wall, obviously Eggberg is not going to be there, but I do want to show you the house that I did, the house from up. So you can see he's very close, right? He's close to the tower. Mount Stonemore over here. I wanted to do this since the first time I saw Mount Stonemore. I wanted to build this, the house from up, and I'm quite proud of it. There's a couple of little funny stories. So I'll just free cam out and show you a good view of what's gone on here. So we have the balloons up here. I went with iron gates, iron fence down here to sort of look like string a little bit, and threw some of it in around, and just all the colors of wool, and then some glass as well to give it more balloony sort of thing. The original plan was to build the balloons the size that he had, which was sort of like this, right? This is hundreds of blocks. And a nightmare to do so. So it's got that. It's at the point where the house managed to lose its buoyancy a little bit and come back down. What I tried to do, I was watching the movie again, and I tried to capture it just from pictures of the movie. And there are some problems with that, is there aren't very clear sort of side views and back views, and what happens in here. How does this get handled? With these little bits that are coming in here, how does it happen over here? If you look at a picture of this build, which I might flash on the screen now for you, you'll see that although I've got this bit here sort of coming in, it's quite a different shape. The roof is the right shape. The side bit here has the right colors. I don't think this exists like it does here. I mean, this bit here doesn't exist. This wall is wrong. Right? But I just tried to capture the essence of it. The colors are mostly right, and the shape of the building is mostly right. Then I came across this great thing, which was there was a schematic online, not a Minecraft schematic, but a schematic online for the interior of his house, of Ellie and I can't think of his name. Anyway, of their house. So I went and I tried to recreate it. There's a red chair, there was a gramophone over on the side, there's a fireplace over here, there's a TV over there. Look, my TV works. Look, it also flicks a trapdoor on the side when you turn it off. Anyway. It doesn't matter. And I hung up some pictures to make it look good in the schematic. So there's that room there, then there's a study here. So I recreated the study here. And then there's a kitchen here. which I've sort of gone around and done. I thought the prismarine looked really cool for that green sort of 1960s or 70s sort of house design thing. Yeah, I think it looks all right. You've got the stove tops here, and you've got some sinks over here, and well, I guess it's a fridge there, and there's a little cupboard there, and a little mirror here that you can look in. Look, looks just like me. Perfect. And there was a little table over here. The problem is that whoever did the schematic did this beautiful scale of, every glimpse of everything that's in the movie. And that's fantastic until you work out that the scale that I've worked on from the outside is nothing like the scale that's on the inside. And I'm dealing with every block change is a meter, right? So whereas in the schematic, these little bits around the window are just windowsills. They're tiny little things. And then you do things like this, a little table that has a light on it. That's great, unless you want the table to have legs like this, and then that can't sit on that block because it's on the lower portion. So I changed that up a little bit in some areas, like over here. I didn't put the legs, but I put it down so I could put a flower pot there, and same over here and things. But yeah, I like the way it turned out. Upstairs is a nightmare, so I didn't do it. I just left it. But I really love this. I haven't done a build based on anything real life. Like I haven't done a build where I've tried to emulate something that exists in a world or whatever. So yeah, it was a real lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun trying to work out how was I going to get a blue rimming around the roof, for instance. How was I going to do the window frames in a way that made it sort of look like the window frames that we used? How do you do the diagonals? It's not great, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, so I really had a lot of fun with it, and yeah, that's what I've done this week. Next week. So on the SMP, we had a little bit of fun on the weekend, and I was going to show a little video of something that we did. We went and killed the Ender Dragon just using snowballs and fish. Unfortunately for me, I had a bit of an ear infection last week, and I was feeling a bit nauseous. And every time I walked around, I felt sick. So I had to keep my head right down. And I really didn't participate a lot. So I urge you, go and have a look at what the other guys have done in their videos. It's great stuff. It was a lot of fun, and it was surprisingly easy. I mean, we had a lot of us going in there, but yeah, it was good. And then I managed to track out into the void and find myself an elytra and then head back to base. And that's it. So next week you'll get an SMP video. We have a conclusion to the pumpkin event. And some other things that are going on there. So, and I think maybe the town hall might be just about finished. Obviously, at the point of this video, it's not yet, but I'm hoping it will be. Yeah, so anyway, thank you for joining me, guys. If you enjoy anything that you saw in this video, please leave me a like and a subscribe and do all the stuff. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me if you've built something from real life and let me know how it came out. Or not real life, you know what I mean. Something that exists. Have you tried to emulate something? And how did it turn out for you? How did you find the challenge of those meter wide blocks and everything being squares? Yeah, as I said, I had a great time. Guys, thank you for joining me this week. Thank you for all your support last week. That was fantastic on the SMP video. That was really cool. I was really flattered at how many of you viewed that. Yeah, have a great week. I will catch you next week. Have a good one. See you later, guys. Bye.